Hello, online family and friends. How are you doing this afternoon? I am shooting this video from my living room today. I thought I would mix it up a little, so we'll see how this goes. I am holding the phone myself, so we'll see how steady I can keep it. But do you I was just checking in. How you doing with the social distancing? If you're working from home or if you're off work, stick with me, and I'm going to share with you some tips on starting a morning routine to get yourself focused and grounded. That again, you can continue even after all of this is over. So if this video has been forwarded or shared with you, my name is Dean and the cat's name is Bandit. We're coming to you from Kansas City, Missouri, and we've named 2020 our best year ever, and our mission is to help ordinary people like you and I grow our confidence, whether that's for a full-time traditional job, in entrepreneurship, or in life. And I absolutely believe that when we work on our goals and dreams to better our lives and our families' lives, I absolutely believe that our confidence grows as well. So when I was writing my first novel, I realized early on that I needed to do my writing the first thing in the morning when I was fresh. And thankfully at the time I had a few different schedules that allowed me, that supported me to be able to do that. And now I know that my best days start with a morning routine where I spend some time alone with myself. So right now, many of us are home more than we're used to being. You know, a morning routine might be the thing to help get you centered and focused for your entire day. You know, whether your day is working from home or you know, you're just trying to hang out and relax at home. So my current morning routine includes getting up and feeding the cats, of course, riding my exercise bike, or doing a yoga routine off YouTube. And then I do some journaling. I write down my 2020 mantra I'm using this year. I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. And then I try to write out 3 to 6 objectives for the day, for both personal, at home, as well as for work. And then I work on my writing projects. Now, my message isn't that everyone should wake up early and write a book, although that's very possible. My suggestion is that you get up and spend some time alone, getting your mind ready for the day before your day begins. And this works whether I'm hunkered down at home or I have to get up and go into the office. So here's some suggestions for morning activities. So first of all, if you're, the one that kind of waits until the last possible second to get out of bed, start with just getting up. Don't put yourself in total shock. I've got a timer going off. I got to fix it here before it really distracts me. I can't blame that on the cat today. But don't put yourself in total shock, so start with 15 minutes and, do what you can do in 15 minutes. And then, in a couple of days, start getting up 30 minutes early. And, and then 45 minutes early, and then an hour early, and then whatever your goal is to get up on. So get up earlier to get started. Number 2, mentioned it before, exercise. Again, even if you don't have equipment at home, there are apps you can get. There's lots of exercise routines on YouTube, and many other at-home options, so check those out as well. Sometimes, in addition to, choosing my objectives for the day, sometimes I just have to do a brain dump and what's everything that I think of that I need to get done, and then I chunk that out into 5 or 6 big chunks. Number 4, you could write more in a journal. You could write out, again, whether that's the traditional, your thoughts and feelings. You could write a short story, a poem, write out a memory. Again, just like where were you when, JFK was shot? Where were you on September 11th? People are going to ask us how did you handle, what happened during the coronavirus of 2020. So, write down those thoughts, and, writing stuff down actually helps us remember. But anyway, you could write out a poem, you could write out affirmations. I like to write out my affirmations and my prayers, things like that. You could spend, just a few minutes in quiet time, meditate, pray, visualize your goals, or just be. Number 6, depending on your eating habits, might include eating a good breakfast. 7, you could read or listen to self-development. You could read or listen to something that's self-development, learning a new skill. Or you could read something relaxing or listen to, one of those true crime podcasts or things like that. All right, and then finally, I guess the final part of my morning routine is always to get up and take a shower and do my grooming for the day. So, the cool thing I think about being home right now is that it allows us to get into good routines that'll make you feel good. And once you recognize how good your day goes and how good your day feels after you get those routines going, when everything goes back to a regular schedule and you have to start leaving the house more, you'll make time because you'll recognize how good that feels. And it might become easier for you to do that. Here's my part. Don't forget to wash your hands often, cough and sneeze into your elbow, maintain our social distancing, and refrain from touching your face. My nose has got the biggest itch ever, and, probably TMI, but I've refrained from touching my face while we're on here together. Anyway, we're going to get through this, and soon we'll all be back to our regular activities. But in the meantime, think about establishing a morning routine to keep yourself focused throughout your day, whether you're working from home or just trying to make it through another day of isolation. Thanks so much for watching, and make it a great week, everyone.